Good morning, my lovely little ghosts, and welcome to the Dark Orchard. I'm Laura, and this is a One Piece video. As I said in my intro, this is a One Piece video. More specifically, with some help from Maniology, I'm going to be doing my nails in One Piece theme. I'm going to be doing one nail for each member of the Straw Hat crew. Why did I decide to do this? Well, Maniology sent me a box that contains a specific theme. I was informed that this box is pirate themed, so I'm going to show you what's inside and then we'll get to doing those nails. So first thing, when you open the box, you see the Manny and Me card that of course has the spoilers on the back, but we don't look at those. But this card is really cute because it has little pirate symbols all over it. Because it's a summer box, they also sent a cute little watermelon pop sticker. And then the next item, to my surprise, is actually a cuticle pusher. And now the fun part, the stamping plates. These stamping plates are so super cute. I love these. I love the mermaids and the little octopus. And then the second stamping plate has those full sheets that I really like so much. The individual patterns and also tiny little things like these bottles and knives and swords. And then lastly, we have the stamping polishes. The first one is named Flotsam, and it is a royal blue. And then the second one is not called Jetsam. Instead, it's called Lost Gold, and it is a holographic gold. So it's like a yellowy gold with holographic flakes. So using those stamping elements, I'm going to incorporate some of my own nail polish and create One Piece themed nails. The first ever nail art that I ever did, like consciously, that I didn't do like pre-high school, was One Piece themed nails. I did one for each member of the crew, but back then there were only 5 members of the crew, so I only did 5 different nails. So I'm gonna pull from that design that I did way back when. I may even have pictures of it, I'll have to look, but I'm gonna pull from that and I'm gonna add the other 5 nails to it. And of course, as we go along, I'm gonna tell you what colors I'm using and give you a rundown of each individual step that I'm doing. So without further delay, let's get started. Alrighty, first things first, I have to remove all of my pink polish so that I can then add some white polish as a base coat. I'm adding Energy by LA Colors for my Zoro color. I'm adding Soul Searcher by LA Colors for my Nami color. So because I didn't have a brown, the closest thing I had was this sort of maroon color, and it's called Original Poodle by Belle and Argent. That I used for my Usopp color. Then for my Sanji color, I chose this beautiful blue called Double Time by Sinful Colors. And then for Chopper, I chose Seriously Disturbed by Color Club. I love, love, love Color Club. This next color for Robin is Playful Purple by Pure Ice. I've got a couple of Pure Ice colors and I like all of them, but the applicating brush is really small. So then appropriately for the Cyborg Frankie, I chose an LA Colors color called Emerald, which is more of like a seafoam blue color. I didn't show myself doing this, but I painted my nail black with the Throwing Shade color by Wet n Wild to represent Brooke. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. This next color I chose, I believe it's called Peacock. It is by Blackheart Beauty. It's an iridescent color. It transitions from blue to purple, and I chose this for Djembe. I'm going to be going in with details. This one, I'm just painting the outline of Luffy's hat with some yellow and a detailing brush. So I'm drawing the line, and then I'm drawing the little hump for the hat, and I'm leaving that to dry. I actually used this technique on a red nail for the premiere that I went to. Now we're going into some simple details, some Zoro detail. I'm doing the stitching on his chest. For the Nami nail, I chose the new Maniology stamping polish that was called Lost Gold. And I decided to do the tip of my nail like a French tip, but with the gold, because Nami loves gold. So next was the Usopp nail. And for the Usopp nail, I thought about doing like the Sniper King Sun or something from the time skip. But then I thought, no, my other nails are more like when we first meet them. So instead, I went with the crosshat thing that is on his bandana when we first meet him. And then finally, for my Sanji nail on this hand, I just chose to go simple. I got a white Wet n Wild polish because I couldn't find my white stamping polish, and I just did the swirl for his eyebrow. And then for the outline of Luffy's hat band, I used Regatta Red by Color Club just to make the color pop. And then I know you probably can't see most of this, but I'm just making the X for Chopper's hat over top of the pink polish. I did a lot of this off camera, didn't mean to, but I did. And the Wet n Wild polish I'm using is called French White Creme. It's just a cheap Wet n Wild creme polish. Once again, I'm actually doing this off camera and don't mean to be. I'm using the Seriously Disturbed by Color Club to make little flowers on top of the purple robin nail. Because when Robin uses her power, flower petals usually are emphasized around her. So I have pink flower petals on top of the purple because Robin wears a lot of purple. So I once again went into that creme white and I started painting a star on top of the metallic blue for Frankie because Frankie has those star tattoos. When I finished with that, I put yellow over top of it because in my brain, Frankie's colors are blue and yellow. I still thought it was really cool to add that little detail. This part, I wish I had like a really good zoom camera so you can see, but I just used my stamper and that new stamping plate for Maniology to do a skull pattern on my black nail, because of course Brooke is a skeleton. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I used the mermaid tail portion of this to do the mermaid tail for Jimbei because he is a fish man and I just thought it was a really cute pattern to do the mermaid tail. I used a blue regular polish for that and it actually worked with the stamping. I really just love any opportunity to use a stamping plate. So then this last little detail you can barely even notice, but I put an X marks the spot with like little dots. It was on the stamping plate, but I put that over top of the Nami nail, like leading down from the gold French nail, and I think it turned out really cute. So let's review the last little nails. So this one was the Luffy nail. It's just a white nail with Luffy's hat. Then the next nail was the Zoro nail. It's a green nail with his scar. Then the Nami nail, a orange nail for her hair. Next is the Usopp nail with the cross stitching for his hat. Sadly, I didn't have the brown. And then last on that hand is Sanji with the blue to match his shirt and then the curl for his eyebrow. Pretty self-explanatory. I used the pink and the white to replicate his hat. Then I did Robin with the pink flowers to match the petals that always are around her, and of course the purple, because she's always in purple. And then for my Jimbei nail, I used the mermaid stamping plate and also used a beautiful purple to blue iridescent color from Blackheart Beauty. These are the finished nails. I did 10 nails for 10 crew members, and this was, of course, in celebration of, spoiler alert, Jimbei finally joining the Straw Hat crew. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you come around again soon. Say bye. Bye!